Good evening. Now, Killer Kitchen has always been sort of a show in and of itself. Now, some things, a lot of the last 2 years, we've kind of just showed you movies and cooked some bullshit and hung out in between. But I started reading a lot of the comments. And I take your guys' comments to heart, good and bad. And one of the things that I've read most is how you guys really fast forward the movie just to kind of get to my shit. So I thought, the heart of Killer Kitchen is just hanging out, doing our thing, and goofing off. Several other comments kind of wished I'd be a little more personable. So I wanted to share with you guys. You see, California passed the new law. The minimum wage at fast food joints is going way the fuck up, which is going to drive the wage of the food way the fuck up. And we're already getting like half the size of the food we got in 1988, 1986, especially in 1984. Perfect example. You see, the soda did get bigger. This is the soda in 2024. In 1984, it was a cup about that big, and it was paper. Now, our Happy Meal. I'll tell you guys the truth. I have not had a Happy Meal since 1980 fucking 1990. My one great memory of the Happy Meal is my mom took me out and she says, I gotta go to the store. We'll stop at McDonald's on the way. So she drags me out and we get the Happy Meal and we get her meal. And, my sister and I are sitting in the back seat. She's like, well, here's the deal. You guys gotta wait till we get home, but I gotta make one stop. It was the day Twisted Sister released the album Stay Hungry. Like, the day it was released. And by the time my sister and I got home, our Happy Meals were butt ass cold. I mean, nasty cold. But we ate it and we loved every minute. And the thing my mom did, right, was she turned around and as soon as we got in, she started that record. There was no waiting. Like, go ahead, go eat your Happy Meals, whatever. And we're sitting at the kitchen table and my mom had one of those cool stereos, like what I used to have back in the day. This is one of those, the speakers were up to here, and the stereo itself put out so much wattage that you actually felt like you were at a live fucking show. Now, for a shorty, that was kind of loud. But I'll tell you what, to this day, I love Twisted Sister's music. I love their style. I love their gig. It is sad we lost JJ. But even though the band is gone now, Twisted Sister will always be one of those bands that I hold right here. And that memory of my mom buying that record, my Happy Meal's all cold and gross, but I liked it anyway. And I got my little toy. In fact, the big deal here is I'm on a porch, same as I was that day, and I traded in my He-Man shirt for a Dokken shirt. Ironically, this is the Dokken album that had come out that year. Tooth and Nail. Great record. I definitely recommend it. But I want to share with you guys kind of what it was like in 1984, jamming this and eating my Happy Meal on the porch. So, we've got our Happy Meal. Now this one's a Just Dance. My daughter will love the toy. I have no clue what any of this is. I have no clue what Just Dance is, except that my daughter digs it. But this is what I got. And this is kind of cool. Instead of a little paper sack with a bunch of fries, I mean, there's not too many in there, but like, you get that little, it's almost like the real French fries that the adults get. So that's cool for kids. I kind of dig that. Even if it's not as many, I think it's better because it gives the kids the chance to feel like they're eating what the grown-ups are having. And a hamburger. Just a plain, simple hamburger. And you know what? This was me in 1984 on the back porch. And I hope you guys dig it. Even if it seems a little weird, I hope you guys dig it nonetheless. You know what's funny? Got the Coca-Cola. Even the Coca-Cola is bigger. Like, I remember it was like down, it was about right here, as a paper cup. But I got the same drink just as well as I did that night. The Diet Coke. I got my dig against Coke, but I had to do it the way we did it when I was little, you know? Unfortunately, I can't blare you guys out the way my mom did to me. But I remember when she got this, it was so loud. The reason we left the kitchen table and came outside, because it was so loud, it like made our ears hurt. We're like, I mean, we went outside on the back porch and we're eating our Happy Meals out back. And this is when they first started doing like the girls and boys toy thing. And they actually went out of their way. They made sure that my sister got the girls' toy and I got the boys' toy. So we were done eating. My mom was listening to a record. We were out in the backyard the whole time just playing with our fucking little Happy Meal toy. So let's see the difference in the burger itself, huh? Now, I remember the Happy Meal hamburger was like that thick. It had pickles. It had, ketchup, mustard. It was a good hamburger. For a fucking 9-year-old, 10-year-old, that shit was really good. Like, it was perfect. Still comes in the paper wrapper. That's the finished deal. Ah! Well, I dropped my burger, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's definitely not worth $5.99, which now the prices are gonna. A Happy Meal is gonna cost you like $11.99 at this point. I remember they were like 99 cents when I was a kid. In fact, the year that my mom bought us those Happy Meals, right? They were 99 cents a piece. $1988, I remember the prices went up. It was like $1.99. That was the point my mom started just buying me the adult meal because it costs as much as the fucking Happy Meal. The only difference is you don't get the little toy. Not bad though. It's definitely McDonald's.
You're gonna burn in hell.
It's not bad. I dig it. You know, even dropping it on the ground, it still tastes pretty good. And you know what? The McDonald's here in Oildale, right by where I live, they've always been really cool. They've always been totally decent people. And they've always, like, made really good, like, I've been to shit McDonald's, and that's a good McDonald's. And if anybody out there, you guys ever make it out here to Oildale, definitely check out the McDonald's over here by McCord. And this big road right here. Like, you guys will dig it, man. Chester, North Chester. It's like, of all the fast food shit out here in Oildale, that McDonald's is the cleanest place. It's the friendliest service. That McDonald's there, if you guys ever come out to Oildale, right on North Chester, that McDonald's on the corner is the best one to hit up, man. They fucking rock. They're good people. They're cool people. They've always got a smile. They've always been courteous. And they don't fuck up their food, man. Like, you give them an order, and they'll remember that shit a week or a year later. It's cool, man. that's it for me. I hope you guys kind of like, whatever, like dig it. And I want to share with you just something like personal to me, because ever since I was little, like when I get all depressed, when I start getting angry, like when I get stupid, I think about that day of my mom and her record and hearing Twisted Sister full fucking blast and being chased outside to eat my little hamburger and shit. And it was cool. But you know what? That's basically the end of the record for me tonight. I'm going to have one more beer. And then I'm going to do exactly what my sister and I did back in 1984. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to drink the rest of my soda. And I'm going to watch He-Man. And I'm not talking about that bullshit that that fat guy from fucking What's It Fucking Face, goddamn Silent J or whatever he calls himself. I'm not gonna watch that garbage. And trust me, I have no interest in the 2001 refake either. I'm gonna go take my ass in the house and I'm gonna watch He-Man. Because Masters of the Universe 1983 to 1989 was the coolest fucking show on the air throughout that entire decade. And one more. Even though the Ninja Turtles did kind of pick up the pace, and I am definitely a turtle maniac, I do got to tell you guys, He-Man will always rule, and my He-Man, our He-Man from back in the day, will always and only be the only He-Man that's ever been worth watching. Now, maybe one day, hopefully, we'll get a guy or a gal who can redo the show, who can bring it back to us and give us back. But you know what? If it doesn't happen, then at least we can look back on He-Man from 1983 to 1989, and we can say, yes, that was a good show. And even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, going from Eternia to New York was definitely a weird transition for a lot of us, you know, us kids. But we were digging it and learning about Tokyo and Japan and learning about that culture. Well, you know, that itself was reserved for a whole nother video. But this time around, I just wanted to introduce you guys to something that I hold dear. Because that day in 1984, eating my Happy Meal and hanging out with my sister, that was fucking awesome. And to this day, Twisted Sister is still one of my favorite fucking bands ever. Matter of fact, check this out. A lot of you cats probably did see it like during the show. A few cats digging it right now. SMF. Twisted Sister. And for those of you who don't understand SMF, well, you're going to have to find that one out for yourself. But I will tell you one thing. I've been a sick motherfucker since 1986, and I'm still going strong. And although 30 came and went a long time ago, I'm still digging it, and I'm still fucking jamming. So I don't care if it's 2024, 2034, or 2075. I'm gonna be jamming my Twisted Sister until the day I fucking die, man. Because I'm a sick motherfucker with a sick motherfucking attitude. Until next time, this has been Vincent Victorian, and you've been watching whatever this is. The Killer Hangout. Later, guys.